Chat. Afternoon. What's good, y'all? What the heck is up? Ladies, gentlemen, NBs, welcome to the broadcast. My name's Ava. If this is your first time here, I'm the co-host of Explaining Warhammer to My Girlfriend, a lovely little podcast for everybody and everything that wants to learn about Warhammer. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. We're painting some Ultramarines today. I'm very excited. Yo, good news. Mark, this is good news. I've received the audio for Explaining High Elves Part 2 to My Girlfriend. And Sanguinius is being worked on currently. This is good news. I can finally be Pomni Man as God intended. Welcome. Welcome, chat. Welcome. Excuse me. Chat, we're here. We're queer. I think I'm finally starting to feel a little better. That's good. Speaking of feeling better, Carrie! Where are you broadcasting from? She's on the floor, everybody. She's on the floor. She's in her spot. It's fine. It's all good. We're chilling. Why? That's her spot. That's her spot. Rather than being Pomni Man, she's being Groundy Girl. Do you want me to bring your microphone to you? Okay. Is that maybe a yes, maybe? Okay.
Only if you want.
Carrie, it takes me like 5 seconds.
Oh my fucking god.
It's next to you.
Thank you. Hi, cat.
You may have to turn your head to speak into it.
Hi, cat.
Woman just doesn't say what she wants. Or at 5.
I don't want to be in imposition.
You're fine, love. Chat. We're chilling. Does Carrie just normally exist on the floor? Yeah. Yeah.
I have what they call a delicate disposition.
She wakes up, eats some food, has some coffee, goes to bed. Wakes up again.
The gods roll a die.
Every day.
I'm at disadvantage.
The Targaryens, every time a Targaryen is born, the gods toss a coin. But what if that coin were to land on its side? We're mixing up scenes from different media right now. On the one hand, A Song of Ice and Fire. On the other hand, Legacy of Kain. What next? Fortnite?
You imagine that? Legacy of Kain Fortnite.
Like,
Raziel shows up and he's like, guys, we have to go to Tilted Towers. Could you imagine?
why are the towers upset?
They're just tilted.
Yeah, why? Are
I
they
don't
upset?
know. I don't know. I played Fortnite like when they had the AOT crossover and I was like, this is pretty fun. And then they took out the maneuver gear and I was like, this isn't very fun anymore.
Wait, he's just running around trying to punch people?
Yeah.
Oh,
But you have like the ODM gear.
but you said they took it out.
Yeah, they took it out.
So what are you doing now?
It was Star Wars after that, so you had to find like lightsabers and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, I think I'm kind of done with the game.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that was it.
Alright.
I don't know what the fuck is up with Fortnite. Ava, I don't want to imagine. What, you don't think that fucking Kain from Legacy of Kain could show up and be like,
Raziel, it's me. I'm in Fortnite. Good morrow, everyone. Raziel. You're cringe, Raziel.
Uh-oh. Raziel the stinky.
he doesn't have a lower jaw.
Raziel the drooly.
Raziel the stupid. Surprised it hasn't happened already, but then Legacy of Kain has been trying to dig itself out of media grave for years to no avail. I mean, they got a remake of Soul Hunter recently, or Soul Reaper, whatever. That's pretty cool. And the victory royale doesn't belong to them, Raziel. It belongs to us. Yes. Yes, dude. Yes. If it lands on its side, the Targaryen is autistic. Have you read the books or watched the shows?
Also,
They got other problems, frankly.
I feel like in that time the word mad just meant any kind of neuro difference, really.
You had the Mad King, it was just brr, brr, just fucking.
Jamie! Jamie, you have to kill them all! Burn them all, Jamie!
Your Majesty, the line was hello.
This is a Wendy's, Your Majesty.
This is a Wendy's, Your Majesty. The Mad King just really wanted trains and couldn't get them. Don't blame him. I think it was a little more complicated than that. Oh. Good morning, Ezzy. Well, afternoon for us, but morning for some of y'all. Introducing Papa Near to Fortnite. Didn't they have 2B in Fortnite? Did that happen? Near Fortnite. Hold on. Fortnite X Near Automata collab. Is this a real thing? Is that real? No, that's fake. This is not real. Did that happen? Concept. No, this did not happen. That did not happen. She did get in Overwatch though, and that was weird because then I remembered, oh yeah, Overwatch is still like a thing. I keep forgetting. With as much incest as the Targaryens have, they're lucky they can talk language. Listen. Listen. There's magic involved. There's all this sort of magic shit happening. Is the new season of House of the Dragon out yet? I think first episode comes out today. House of the Dragon season 3. Carrie and I are definitely going to be watching. Release schedule. Let's see here. Today. Season 3 of House of the Dragon premieres June 21st with an hour-long episode. After that, episodes will air weekly on Sundays until the finale on August 9th. Guys, it's time for the dance. Are you ready for the dance? I'm ready. I'm ready for the dance. Magic gluing the chromosomes together. This bad boy can fit so much incest in it. It just falls apart like a Lego brick. Ah, oh, fuck. God damn it. That magic in their blood has got to be what's keeping them all together, yeah. I mean, barely together. Just barely. Oh, man. Chap, how are we feeling today? I'm going to be doing some Ultramarines here in a minute. We're starting a bit later than usual today, so we're just going to check out, see if there's anything relevant going on in the Warhammer news space. It's just previews and pre-orders of things we already know. Nothing too crazy. Although, if you want those Mark IV Marines for Horus Heresy with the Kratos tank and the Contemptor Dread and a bunch of assault guys, you can pre-order that Oh, there's a new Zone Mortalis Tactica. Wait, what? Journal Tactica Zone Mortalis. Wait, is Zone Mortalis getting its own book? Updates rules for 1,500 points battles in confined spaces with plenty of new missions and some new units to try out in battles between bulkheads. Okay. Interesting. Fun. Rin's World Special Edition. Sabat World's Crusade. Oh. Alex has that one. Paperbacks of Black Library books such as Kraken Blood, Vagabond Squadron, Starseer's Ruin, French language, German language. Okay. Caiaphas Kane is next week. You excited for that? Yep. Yeah, new battle forces coming out. I gotta say, the new battle forces are either alright or ooh. There we go. Like, Guard 1 is fine. This one is a bit of everything for Necrons. This one's a little weird. I would not buy the Chaos Space Marine Warband Battle Force. I would not buy this. No Rhino? That's not the problem. The problem is why so many cultists. I don't know why they keep selling the Lord Discordant. I straight up don't. Tyranid 1's pretty good. It's like a bundle box of everything. We love cultists? No, we fucking don't. What are you talking about? Cultists are good for one thing. You bring a unit of them so that they can sticky an objective, and that's it. The Maximus battle group with all these wonderful little guys coming in. I am still shocked that Mark IV is coming out before Mark V, straight up, because I thought they were going to do it that Mark V comes out like this, just like shadow dropped, and then they did like a Battle of Calth themed box for 4th edition, like 2 years from now, 2 or 3 years from now. I thought that's what was going to happen, but I guess not. So I don't know. Oh shit, it is Father's Day, isn't it? Huh. Text some people. Cultists and Trader Guard should be their own faction. I mean, maybe. But I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. God, the glorious Whirlwind missile tank. Look at it. But yeah, whole journal. Let me send this to Lou. Because I don't think we got this announced until now. Illustrated annotation for the Emperor. Caiaphas Kane. Very cool. Very cool. Valhalla Regimental Banner. Only available while stocks last. Seven Worlds Crusade is getting like a new hardback edition. That's pretty cool. Rin's World Special Edition. I think the cover is made of denim. It looks like it's made of denim, which is very funny. Product will be available while stocks last. This edition may return to print at a future date. Not this one, though. At least they don't say that. We'll see. I kind of want that, the Sabbath Worlds one. Yeah, I mean, the Sabbath Worlds Crusade is pretty cool. Paperbacks of these, very neat, very cool. And then just different languages for different books. This week on Warhammer TV, Scribes and Scriveners for these characters. Battle report, including some shit. And then the next, I guess, last episode of this airplane 40k thing. Still waiting for Troll Slayer? Yeah, did that ever come out? I don't think it did. I don't really know why, to be honest with you. Alrighty, y'all. We're doing a bit of a shorter intro today just because we're starting so late. So, we're going to get right to it. Let me get the camera set up. We have more Ultramarines to do today. More metallics, more shit. You know the deal. You know what we're doing. You know what's going on. One minute, y'all. We gotta set the mood. What are we doing today? What are we doing today? What are we feeling the vibe for? What are we feeling? What are we feeling? You want near music?
I don't know. I'm just
Near music can get a little complicated, but it'll be fine. Worst case, the VOD gets muted in some parts. That's fine.
Yoshi.
No, hold on. Near Gestalt OST. This will be fine. As long as it doesn't have the full OST, then we're good. Because the full OST has stuff that's like copyrighted by different people. This should be fine. Okay. Would you like your headphones?
I'm good right now.
She's good right now. She doesn't even want to fucking hear it.
Why? You asked for it.
God motherfucking damn. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the mood we want. Dark. Brooding. Upsetting. Yep. Ugh. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Painting some Ultramarines. Let me adjust the camera. Where am I going to be today? We're going to be like this today. Okay. We're still on the metallics phase, everybody. We are going through and painting all of the metal bits across all of these guys, all of the silver stuff, and then going from there. This guy already had, like, his metallics washed, I believe, so it's just highlights for him. Unless there's some stuff that we could do. So, I've got my Theo Magnesium. And then, yep, we're just going through base coating anything that's metal, any silver, any what's-its. But yeah. Once we get that done, we'll wash them. We'll also need to wash the parchments, but we'll go from there. Right now, we're just focusing on metallics. Those termies looking good. Thank you, thank you. Those termies are Marnius Calgars, right? Yeah, I think I've just like settled on having them be just like really fancy Terminators. What the? Stream manager. Put that up so now I can see chat. There we go. There we go, chat. I can see you. Okay. But yeah, these are just gonna be like pretty fancy Terminators. We'll go for that. You see the picture I tagged you in yesterday? If I did, I don't remember them. Okay. Any medals on you, my friend? We got that, we got that, we got that. We should get that. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We'll start with 3 drops and then go from there. Chat. Oh, the Muppet Les Mis. I did see that, yes. I did see Muppet Les Mis. That was very funny. How are they going to handle the part where, you know, that happens? When Javert finishes his arc. Oh boy, here I go again. You know? It's the only way. We must hang them up. With Gonzo. Oh boy. I'm really sad about things. This is the only way out. Here I go. I really never watched the Muppets. Just wasn't really a thing that was on. My family also had this thing where, like, if anything vaguely looked cartoonish or, like, puppetish, it was, like, not allowed. Not that it wasn't allowed. It was, like, frowned upon.
Wasn't taken seriously.
It wasn't taken seriously. It was frowned upon. It was like, let's watch something else. And they put on some shit like golf. And I'd be like, okay.
I was in a great Reddit thread the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And it was...
I was in the trenches.
I was in the trenches, guys. It was... You know how the reason the Christmas Carol Muppet movie is so good is because the actor treats the Muppets like fellow actors and takes them perfectly seriously.
Yes.
Somebody was like, pick a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody except one character is Muppets.
Yeah, this is a thread that goes around sometimes. What was your favorites?
I like Die Hard. With just the main guy being human. Or a lot of people were like, Star Wars, don't change Yoda. Which I found very funny.
So it's just full Muppets.
It's just full Muppets, but like one of them is weirdly detailed for some reason.
Out of the 3 series of Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, which is your favorite? Night of the Seven Kingdoms, 100%. Night of the Seven Kingdoms is fucking awesome. I like House of the Dragon, don't get me wrong, but it's like not done, so there's potential.
I'd say the first 4 seasons.
First 4 seasons of Game of Thrones is really good. First 4 seasons of Game of Thrones is like genuinely like some of the best television you'll ever watch. And that's partly why when it starts falling apart, it's so disappointing because you're like, you guys had something. What the fuck? And the answer is, well, what happened? Star Wars happened. We want to go direct Star Wars now.
Use Muppets.
No fucking Muppets, bro. They didn't even get to do it because fucking season 8 was so dog shit that they lost the job opportunity that they abandoned Game of Thrones for. Irony. I'm back on my Game of Thrones fixation, so forgive me for bringing it up for time and time. Brother, you're good. Near but Muppets? That's much darker, actually. Night of the Seven Kingdoms is great. It is great. It's incredible. What's good, creatures? What's good, Lou? Lou, how do you feel about Zone Mortalis getting like a full book? Literally the first thing I thought of when I saw it, I said it out loud, I was like, I don't think they've like announced this before, so this is like completely new. Is Game of Thrones low fantasy or high fantasy because dragons, magic, tree people, and giants? I'd consider it low fantasy. Because most of the issues is like shit that are people. And like if a dragon shows up, it's a big fucking deal. Whereas like high fantasy is like, look, it's a dragon. The music is not crunchy, it just sounds like that. before anybody says anything. They're like, what the fuck is that? That's just Nier music, baby. I will likely buy it. I'm excited for it because I want to play more Horus Heresy, but like, frankly, the 3K game is intimidating. That's a lot. So I want to try out more 1,500 points. And it'll be a lot easier now that you little bastard, you got me the fucking Mark 6 stuff. Chat, should I learn how to magnetize with the Leviathan Dreadnought? Is that a thing I should do? Because I've heard it's easy with the Leviathan Dread. I definitely thought 3K games were intimidating at first, but Zone Mortalis is a really good jumping off point. Yeah, I just need to learn, like, the tables and shit. Like, the rolling the dice out doesn't scare me. That's whatever. But the whole, like, what the fuck is this keyword? What is this? What does this unit do? What's, like, the motions of the game and stuff like that, you know? I watered this paint down way too much. I'm scared it's gonna run onto the armor that I've already spent so long making. Look good. I'll give it a second to get tacky again. It's not easy. It's a pain in the ass magnetizing. How to make a bad movie good. Make it Muppets and make it a comedy that riffs on its own lore and stories. Like it, Space Marines and the Doom movie about be so different. Well, to quote a friend, high fantasy is when you say hide the monsters. Low fantasy is when you get on the ground when you see one. I don't necessarily think that's the case either. I think that's also not accurate. It depends. Because, like, by that logic, Witcher is low fantasy. And I've met people who have told me with their full chest, like, Witcher's not low fantasy, dude. Dude, it's not.
Once there were trees full of birds.
People get really uppity when you describe something as, like, low or high fantasy. I should know. I did it on my podcast, and people got really fucking mad at me. 40K is not sci-fi, dude. It's not. It's science fantasy. Okay. And? People think low fantasy is bad, but it's just lower on the fantasy dial. Berserk is pretty low fantasy until it's not, and even then, it's mostly low. Yeah, literally. Like, a low fantasy thing is... Like, Berserk specifically is like, it's low fantasy until shit hits the fucking fan, and then it's very high fantasy, and then it's very low fantasy again.
I feel like in my definition, low fantasy is just that, like, the base of the world is in more of a reality, and then the fantasy elements are kind of an add-on.
Yeah.
That aren't necessarily, like...
There happens to be,
don't
like,
have
dragons
to
and
happen
shit.
within the world, but, like,
Yeah.
they're there. Whereas,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
high fantasy is, like, that is the building blocks of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Aslan singing the world into reality is pretty high fantasy.
Yeah. Thanks, God.
Thanks, Jesus.
Thanks, Jesus.
Chill.
Quickly, let's all put on brown face so we can get into this city.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, you don't remember that part?
Nope. That's
I
too
was
bad.
told about that.
That's unfortunate.
Quickly, we must defeat this other god that is not Aslan. My internal low fantasy take is that magic is something that is always a wow moment, whereas high fantasy magic is common enough that even commoners don't look twice. I think a lot of the problem is that so much fantasy plays with these ideas, though.
Yeah.
So it's hard to define a lot of them.
I think it depends where you are in a story or who you're looking at. Like, if you look at Sauron, all he does is magic. He's magicking all over the damn place. But Gandalf casts, like, 2 spells.
Did you know that Gandalf is like a fighter, but he just takes some level?
Shut up. Bro, he literally has a conversation where he's like, yeah, I'm most attuned to, like, fire magic. It's, like, really cool.
I mean, that's what his ring is attuned to.
Exactly.
But he's like a fighter. I've never read the book, you see. I've only watched the movie. But I'm going to repeat this epic meme.
Did you see Tyrion? Do you see Tyrion being added to Age of Sigmar anytime soon? I miss him. Maybe TM. The reason why I say that is because, like, Tyrion, Malarian / Malekith have been, like, teased and talked about for, like, a decade since, like, 2nd edition. So when it happens, cool. But until then, it doesn't exist. So just keep hoping, I guess, but don't get your hopes up, I guess is what I'm trying to say. There is no, like, current rumor or anything that, like, oh my god, there's going to be, like, a huge elf faction coming in. Is it possible to lower the music a bit? It's about level with your mic. It drowns carry out. Oh, it's because she's so fucking far away. She's literally not facing the microphone.
When I'm talking, I'm turning around and grabbing it and holding it up to my mouth like this.
Women, too quiet.
Okay, we're too quiet, and then we're supposed to be seen and not heard. I can't keep up with this.
That's right.
Am I supposed to cover my head because I belong to another man and I'm out at night? And
hey, those women's heads are covered with scarves. They belong to another husband.
I do want to see him being executed. I think that would really help. I like watching the Knights Templar.
Fade to black. Fade in Knights Templar standing there at the fucking guillotine. All right.
All right.
Who is the god of light, though? Tyrion or Teclis? They're both the god of light. It's a little complicated because Tyrion is blind, but he can see through Teclis's eyes, but also his blindness doesn't, like, impair him because he's a god. So whatever, right?
What about when Teclis is going pee-pee? That's awkward.
Well, he's a god. I don't think he needs to do that anymore.
Oh. Apparently that's a big issue with the meta glasses.
You can see people pee-peeing?
Well, yeah, because they do have people, like, watching it. In, like,
yo,
other
person
countries.
who's trying to get my data or whatever, check this out, whips out my cock. Just furious masturbating. I got some meta glasses. Oh, really? Like, for what purpose? Oh, you'll see. Wouldn't you like to know? You must go to where in the land where they speak Italian and continue till they speak something else. Hope you go the right direction, though. Guy who's never, like, heard an Italian person speak. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, no problem.
Arrivederci.
Brother?
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Welcome. Do you know where Jerusalem is? Could you please guide me and my party here? Please? Where the hell is Jerusalem? They're in, like, fucking New Zealand somehow. I thought Jerusalem was supposed to be like Sandy or something. This is different. Very different. I don't like it. These people don't worship the same God as us. No, literally they do. Like, the Islamic God is the Christian God. They just call him a different name. What? I don't... Brother, you told me to convert to Islam and then repent later. I don't understand. I'm all confuzzled now. When King Saladin came over and was sieging us for like a while, and then he was like, I'm here to offer terms, you told me, and I quote, convert to Islam, repent later. So which is it, buddy? I do not understand. King Saladin, I'm very confused. Hello, it's me, Orlando Bloom, in Kingdom of Heaven. I talk like this now. My wife committed suicide, so we gotta cut her head off or something. Catholics are wild. I've been watching the World Cup. It's been a blast, but everything surrounding the game is just the worst. The fans have been awesome, but I hate that the only English option is Fox. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Chat, my state has, like, adopted a team. Did you know that? The Kansans? We've, like, adopted a team because they were nice to us, and now we're like, we will die for you. We will take a mortal blow for this team. Chad, do you know about the chant they're planning? Or maybe they've already done it, the Australians and the English. They've planned a chant, you see. It goes something like, he's fat, he's old, he only likes them 12 years old. Carrie told me about this, and I was like, that's awesome. We should do more of that. I've never liked the World Cup. There's nasty people in there. Just nasty people. Algeria. Yeah, we took Algeria. They're mine now. My state, they're ours. Finally. Algeria, we will take a mortal blow for you. Brother, you were nice to us once. That's a life debt. I can't wait for Algeria to, like, investigate Kansas even somewhat, and they'll be like, you eat what? Cinnamon rolls with chili? What is this? What are you doing? Lawrence, Kansas, and Algeria. Sadly, Algeria isn't doing that well, but hopefully it'll be able to do well tomorrow. Listen, Lawrence, very progressive city in comparison to other Kansas cities. Now, in terms of, like, powerful chants, perhaps they don't have all that much power. Perhaps they need a bit of a boost. Chat, we need to give Nigeria our energy. All of us, together, as one. We have to charge up. Okay, everyone, bring out your JO crystals. Prepare to charge. Spirit bomb Algeria? No, no, no. Nigeria? What did I say? My JO crystal's currently in the repair shop? Fuck. How many episodes do we have to do this for? As much as we have for the animation budget. So which means to say, you're gonna be here for a while. Because we ran out of budget like 3 episodes ago when Goku really popped off in that one fight. So, you're gonna be charging for like at least 7, maybe 8 episodes, okay? But it's all worth it, I promise. As much as it takes. That's right. That's right. My arms get tired? Suck it up. You need to focus your energy right into Algeria. They will reward us with spices. Things that Kansans don't know what are. They got shit like chili that comes in powder. What? It'll be a great cultural exchange because we'll show them Kansan barbecue and they'll show us what white people should be eating. Tomorrow evening is Jordan versus Algeria. How's it looking? From what I've seen of the anime Blue Lock, which is about soccer, I think the teams are just gonna kill each other at some point. Like, I'm not exactly sure how they're expecting this to go. Algeria has a good chance. Lawrence, charge up. You get really fucked up Midwestern white people food. We get actual food. I see nothing wrong with this trade. Mm-hmm. Our barbecue slaps. But that's about it, honestly. I want Indian food now. We strangely here where I live have like a couple Indian food places. I've never tried them. I don't know if they're any good. They might be. But I have no idea. Get butter chicken. I have had butter chicken before. It was good, but fuck. Carrie, are we still planning on tonight's dinner plans? Good. Good. Chat, Carrie got the Switch working with the PC. This is good news. I got the High Elf video. I'm probably going to work on that tomorrow. Today, though, we're chilling, y'all. It's a Sunday. We're filling in some details on some backpacks and shit. Chat, when we were at the hobby store the other day, we were looking at some like D&D minis that were pretty detailed. Like they had like a ancient red dragon miniature that was already like primed white or whatever. You know how they do that. And I was like, I wonder how much this is, because I'm curious. Checked it, $60, and I went, oh. I'll tell you why I went, oh. Because GW would have that shit priced at least 100 minimum. Ain't no fucking way they would be like anything under than $100. Ain't no fucking way. 140? It wasn't that big, but maybe. Okay, let's get some metallics done on these termies. There's not a whole lot to really do left, honestly. There's the pipes on the arms, like the things that actually power the arms here. I have to be careful with how liquidy this paint is so it doesn't get into the recesses of the blue armor we've painted. But we will be washing this with Nuln Oil. I hear you gasp. Nuln Oil? Ava. You hate Nuln Oil. I do. I do. Maybe we won't use it then. Maybe we'll use something like a contrast paint. Who knows? I'm unpredictable. Maybe we'll use Rattling Grime. Who knows? It's kind of like a grayish brown. It's kind of dirty looking, you know? And then the backpack vents. Try to water it down a bit. I know some people really like the heat effect on the vents. Me personally, nah. I don't really like it. I don't know why. There's just something about it that I'm just like, eh. I think it's too distracting, personally. I feel it works best with salamanders. I mean, that's just not how, like, the vent works. In my mind. But frankly, trying to, like, think of how logically something would work in a Warhammer model. Woo! What are you doing? Are you foolish? Anything else I want to be silver on this bad boy? No, not really. Just making sure I really find every part that's supposed to be metal. We gotta do this backpack. That guy already got done. Let's do this backpack. This is for the captain, 5th company captain. Hey chat, question for you. My girlies who have used the app to do some like list building for 11th edition already. Can you see the stats of the units? Because I can't. And I don't know if that's like intentional or not. Because I know the app has had like a bunch of bugs. I feel if I can't look at the stats for things yet for 11th edition until I like get a code from the core rules, which is stupid. Like if I can't do it, then I'll just wait for new recruit to update, frankly. But I use War Organ for my list building. Fair. I like New Recruit the best just because it has like so many different games you can just pop in. It's pretty nice. I forgot about my favorite method of painting like bolter dingle hoppers. I use New Recruit mostly. Does it have 11th edition yet? No, but it should soon. I'm checking something. I'm checking how a bolter is painted because I feel like I can never fucking remember. Okay, that's like all black and then like some metal bits here and there. Yeah, that's not a big deal. That's fine. whatever. I'll just edge highlight those. Anyway. But no, New Recruit does not have 11th edition rules yet. But when Horus Heresy came out with 3.0, it had them on the website within like a week. So give it time. So far, I'm very excited to hit the ground running with 11th. I want to do some games. I want to try out stuff. Oh my god, YouTube. You're flicking my dick, dude. Oh my god. Every, like, 5th song, it just has to ask you, hey, just wondering, are you awake? I found out about New Recruit last night in line for a roller coaster. War Organ updated really quickly. I feel like New Recruit isn't far behind. Yep. Hey, you up? Just wondering real quick. Hey, you awake? Bro. Jen, unfortunately, Carrie and I have not watched more Love Island, so no updates as of yet. But I feel like soon we're gonna do our big. Today they're not filming, so there's no episode tonight. So we have like we have an advantage. We are only getting closer. What's a push fit easy build kit y'all would want to become a full kit? What's a push fit kit I would want to become a full kit? A full kit. Clan rats? No. You're fucking crazy. You're fucking insane. Horde shit should not be multi-part. I'm gonna say it. I'm sorry. Horde armies should not have multi-part kits for their little shitty useless units. But I do want custom rats. For a horde army? No. Abso-fucking-lutely not. This is what they did with the skeletons in Soulblight. It's what they should do with Necrons. Because putting Necrons together is a pain in my fucking ass, bro. Horde armies should get push fit shit. Infernus Marines are still push fit? Yeah, but like, what would you... Yeah. I mean, I guess you could like give one of them like a Pyre Blaster or something. Like a big flamethrower. That could be interesting, yeah. Don't say Vanguard Veterans, because we know those are getting a more in-depth kit at some point in the future. Like, possibly the fall. The Hellsmith of Hashut Bull robot thing is push fit. Like, you can obviously, like, cut the pegs and stuff to make it posable or whatever. So it's not that big a deal, but, like, it is technically a push fit model. Inferno Sergeant only gets 2 poses. I mean, that's kind of the deal with, like, most infantry, though. Like, I feel this is where a lot of people get kind of lost in the weeds, because they having everything be, like, super customizable on paper sounds awesome. But in practice, oh my god, I just want it to be fucking over. I don't mind push fit if just the arms and head could be customized. A lot of the time, though, you can take push fit and just, like, snip off the pegs and just do that. Because, like, I have push fit minis that I've done that for. It ain't that hard. It's tedious, sure. Yeah, absolutely. But it's not, like, difficult. What was that? I want the option for different heads at least. Well, like, this is from the starter kit for Kill Team. And, like, all I've done is snip off the pegs and stuff and then just, like, put different arms and, like, equipment and stuff on them. It is possible. It is tedious. Don't get me wrong. It is, like, tedious sometimes, but, you know. It's workable. You can work with it. I think more head options in general for most kits would be good. That's not necessarily answering the question, I know. But, like, I think more options in general would be fun, but it's just not possible. It's not, like, realistic to production or, like, anything like that, you know? I'm new to Warhammer Mini, so I just don't have the experience you have yet. No, for sure. Like, a lot of this is, like, I've built Horde infantry, I've built Space Marine infantry, and, like, frankly, I think the customization is way less of a problem than people think. Like, I kind of laugh when people go, you know, things used to be so different. And I'm like, they really weren't, because you had more head options sometimes. But in terms of, like, the poses and stuff, most of the time what you're going to be working with is, can the arms be pointed up, forward, or down? And you're like, oh my god, it's so customizable. I've seen people say Space Marines and shit are, like, generic. But that is by design, because GW wants you to... It's way easier to add things onto a model than it is to remove. That's why, like, when people take, for example, like Space Wolf Terminators, and let's say you, for whatever reason, you're like, I'm going to take these Space Wolf Guard Terminators and turn them into regular Terminators. So you're gonna, like, carve off, like, just as a wild example, we're gonna take these and make these all into normal Terminators, and then you're now looking at a project that is like, whoa, you're gonna have to do a lot of carving, a lot of gap filling, and whatever, right? Like, that's a huge undertaking. But you look at these regular Terminators, slap on some wolf fur, bam, Wolf Guard Terminators. You know what I mean? If I wanted to make these guys Black Templars, like, I could probably, like, make them little green stuffed tabards or something. Or I could go to the Deathwing Terminators and just use those and just scrape off some stuff. It's possible. Tedious, but possible. Monopose, baby. Monopose is annoying, don't get me wrong, but there are ways around it. There are ways around monopose. Monopose is annoying, don't get me wrong, but I feel like monopose is way less of a big deal for things like horde armies, because, I mean, frankly, the horde army just needs to get done. And if it ain't getting done, whoo! Again, some people really enjoy just having, like, Lego bricks, and they're like, ooh, I can't wait to, like, put these legs together with this head, or whatever. But I think a larger majority of people really want to just get these models out on the table as fast as possible. So what ends up happening is, you know, you can't satisfy both wants. There are some people who hate the new orc kit because it's not like you can pick the custom little legs and then the custom head and then the hands, and then you can make them point up or down or forward. Some people really hate the new orc kit that, like, you know, it's going to be a little more monopose. People really didn't like the other orc boys because they were all monopose, but, like, now it's like, okay, well, we'll give you a couple options. But also trying to appease both audiences is tough. Because what do? You have one group who are like, I want to get these out on the table as fast as possible, and you have one group going, I want to take my time and make every little blorbo, whatever. The new Orca is a great middle ground. I mean, we'll have even more options when the like, if it gets a full kit, but it probably will get a full kit, and the reason being is because the orcs and the Gretchen are on the same sprue, so unless they're going to be selling that, which I doubt, they'll probably make a new Gretchen sprue and a new orc sprue, and we'll go from there. We already know the war boss is getting more options because that got leaked. So we saw the full war boss kit before we saw the monopose one that's in the Armageddon box, you know? So it's only a matter of time before we start seeing boys, you know? We have just a few Terminators left. Also, new orcs are big legs, bigger than Terminators, I think. Or is that just a new war boss? War boss will be bigger than a Terminator, 100%. But boys? Nah. Regular boys? Nah. They'll probably be, like, about as big as a Space Marine. I can't remember who said this, but I don't remember if it was in this chat or I just, like, heard it. somewhere. But there's an orc head bust over at Warhammer World. And I heard someone say, like, what I like to do with my friends who are interested in going to Warhammer World, I go there with them, and I go, yeah, look at this orc, ha ha ha. But now, like, get on your knees and look at it, and that's, like, a more accurate height difference. And it's interesting, because it recontextualizes, like, oh, yeah, that, ooh. Suddenly you're like, oh, yeah, that's a big, mean, green fighting machine. I tell my friends to get on their knees a lot, too. Oh, wait, wrong contact. Chat, you're being nasty. Chat, you're being nasty. Nasty, chat, nasty. Calm down. Calling me nasty on this holiest of Pride months for shame. I get to. As the non-beanie who you are listening to right now, I ordain you. I suddenly have a Pope hat on. I ordain you, nasty. Nasty. Hello, hello, welcome. We're painting some Terminators. We're chilling. We're chilling, everybody. Hey, what's up? My name's Ava. We're chilling. Painting some Ultramarines. Carrie is making food. I can hear the sizzles. Chat, I was thinking of maybe tonight, if we have the energy... Saint Nasty, if you're pure. Saint Nasty. If we have the energy to do so tonight, maybe we stream some Skyward Sword? I've never played Skyward Sword before. Carrie has. We've talked about it before. We talked about it could be fun, you know? Blind playthrough of... Well, my blind playthrough of Skyward Sword. Wouldn't that be fun? I've almost convinced a friend to start a Chaos Marine army. Nice. I've got my Chaos Marines that need... Some of them need another wash of the enamel thing because I went way too much on the reductive side of things. So... Just needs a bit of work. Stream Skyrim for the Switch. No. I feel weird about streaming Skyrim because unless you have like a goal in mind, it can just be a lot of like aimless wandering, which some people really fuck with, but like I don't think our audience really fucks with it because like people were watching the Elden Ring streams and then like once it became like, oh, they're streaming the full thing, like quickly viewership fell off because they were like, you know, for the Millennia stuff and everything, like it popped back up, but like for the aimless wandering, ooh, no. No. People do not like aimless wandering. They like goals. They like story. An Elden Ring story, Skyrim story, most of the time, few and far between. That's why watching a lot of Skyrim challenge stuff is really fun, because it's like, can you just play this game normally, but X is happening? You know? But Skyrim's a bit of a weird one. Advice on ungluing models from their bases when you use plastic cement. Realize painting these war dogs is nasty when they get on the base. You could just as hard as you can, but if you feel the model's gonna break, if they're still bare plastic, you haven't primed them, put a little bit of IPA on their feet. It'll dissolve the super glue or the plastic glue, and then you can pull them off. I tried to remove my Captain Terminator armor and move him to a bigger base. I eventually gave up and just glued the old base onto the new one. Yep, very valid. Listen, now he's higher. He was a Blood Angels Captain Terminator, so he was shorter anyway. Ah, then it all worked out. Chad, what if his name wasn't Dunk the Tall, but was instead Duncan the Bald? How'd you feel about him? Would you still be so tolerant? Also, shout out to, I think it was Zach earlier I got this notification. 140 stream streak? What the hell? That's crazy, dude. That's fucking crazy. Hello. I love Terminators. I think they're so cool. They're much cooler now that I've painted them. Rather than like, you know, just kind of look at them in art and stuff and go, ew. You know? And like all this is going to be gold. That's going to look so cool. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. I lost the streak because of the morning streams. I did it specifically to fuck you over. Nah. No. I'm Fuck. Chat, here's our 5th company captain. Coming along great. Got the cool sword, got the plasma pistol. Looking good, looking good. I haven't missed an evening stream since you started. That's cool. Oh, man. So after we do this, we're going to go back and touch up some stuff. Then we got to wash. We're going to wash the metallics and then the parchment and anything that's supposed to be parchment and the tabards. We're all washing it with, well, the parchments and the tabards will be washed with a sepia tone. And then I'm thinking rattling grime for all of the metallics. Specifically because, like, I feel like Nuln Oil will make it look a little too clean, and rattling grime is like a nice brown, gross looking, you know, it'll tint it in such a way that, like, it'll look more like it's actually been used, you know? Holy moly, Orange Scrub, thank you very much for the sub. Yo, if you're a subscriber and you're not in the Discord, you get access to the Discord by becoming a subscriber. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. We got a good community over there full of lovely people, very low key. Okay, so there's a couple details I need to do before anything else. Number one, this fella has a purity seal that we missed. So we're going to do moldberry, then elderflower, and then, while we will let all the metallics fully dry, we're going to take sepia tone, do all of the tabards and stuff. Oh, I forgot about this thing. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make this little doodad, it's hanging. We're going to make it like a pearl thing. That's what we'll do. And then the whole thing will be gold. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Putting away my metallic brushes for now. Fell in the shower yesterday. I had to split second to make sure I didn't $1 million baby myself, so I have a 4-inch bruise on my shoulder and it's killing me. Jesus Christ. I hope you're all right. Where is my rattling grime? That's Black Legion. Where's my grime? Where is the grime? Where's the grime sauce? Beautiful. Beautiful. Delicious. Beautiful. Beautiful. Amazing. Amazing. Wonderful. Perfect. My God. The edge highlights, what you use? Oh, I just mixed some white in. What? What? You did what? Alright, I gotta get a new paint pot. So, give me one moment, chat. Brilliant. Marvelous. Rustic, yeah? Brilliant. Absolutely amazing. He made his company fifth company? My god, black shoulder trim, blue armor. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Moldberry, just a teeny tiny amount. Then coal black. Hello, Destructive Midnight. Hope you had a fun time. We're just touching up some stuff. I need to go wash my hands because I'm realizing I'm possibly getting metallic residue on stuff, which isn't a huge deal, honestly. Like a varnish would like literally fix that, but I need to go wash them anyway. Carrie's dying. It's over. It's freaking over, dude. This is gonna ruin the tour. The thing about LARP is that if a man has the audacity to speak to you in a condescending tone as a woman, you can just kill him. This is true. Oh my god, the fucking brush is getting metallic flakes on it because the metallic flakes are still activated on the napkin that I'm using to wash off the brush. My god, what a terrible day to be alive. What a terrible day for me to exist on this plane of existence. I'm fine. I'm chill. We're good. We're alright. I care very much about my paints and how I apply them. The best thing about if a man speaks to you, you could kill him. Chat. Carrie showed me a video last night that gave me the ick. So there's a video of these two girlies looking over some TikToks and stuff of men being very condescending to their partners. And boy, I was getting mad. I was getting upset because these fucking dudes had the audacity to be saying some shit like, oh, did I not wash this brush off? Uh-oh. Stinky.
You even fell asleep before the part where it was like, bro, I'll give you 50 cents to push your wife into a pool when she's not expecting it.
And he was
Bro.
like, yeah?
Yeah, and he did it.
Jesus.
Or the one where the girl is like, the wife has like a crippling fear of heights, so the husband thinks it's hilarious to take her on one of those, like, you're lifted up by a crane to eat dinner things.
Alright.
Very strange behavior.
Alright. But like a guy walks in, this girl made her whole like house. Like she did like a nice job on like the walls and stuff, right?
She installed some cabinets.
She installed some cabinets and they looked really good. And immediately upon walking in, he goes like, I can't even like get the door fully open. And it's like, oh my god, here we fucking go, dude.
He's been on his gaycation for 10
He's
days.
been gone out of town for 10 days. He comes back. She's done this like incredible thing by herself. And the first thing he says is like, I can't even get the door all the way open. And then he goes over and she's like, what do you think? And he's like, I scratched the paint. See, like, did you buy the primer? And she went, yeah. And he goes, did you shake it? She goes, yeah. And he goes, did you like put it in warm water beforehand? And she was like, I shook it. I applied it right. He kept like saying some shit like, he kept just looking for shit to say, to be like, oh, well, actually, it's like not that good. It was flicking me. It was flicking me, bro. It was fucking flicking me. I was so mad. Ugh.
That's what I was watching when I was stuck in Denver, and it made me stuck in Denver feel kind of bad. Because I was like, at least I have a supportive partner. He looked at me bad.
Yeah.
If I tried something and I fucked it up, y'all would just be like, this one needs to try now.
Yeah, you tried it. It's all good.
Maybe we do better next time. Let's look at how we can improve ourselves. You wouldn't be like, actually your line on your blood angel's kind of crooked.
This edge highlight is 1/110th, 1/100th of a millimeter too large. Oh my god. Shut up! Get in the fucking locker, bro. Wah, wah, wah. Shut your goofy ass up. Says Heteroman have the ability to be the single greatest hype men in the entire world, and yet they never do. It's like a cleric who never heals. I don't want to.
I want to play black mage, but I want to only be ice black mage.
I'm saving my spell slots. For what? So that when I do my big damage spell, it does 2 more damage instead of just the default. That's right. I think sorcerers have a mechanic like that. Sorcerers have... Sorcerers have sorcery points, which they can use to like fuel their spells or cast 2 spells at the same time. So, yeah, they have like stuff like that. She wants to be a fucking caster, and that's why she's a nerd. Shove her in the locker. Her tits don't even fit! Like water. They slide right off, that's right. With Eldritch Spear, I can Tom Brady and Eldritch Blast in 300 yards? Jesus. I was talking to my buddy about this last night, but like, I don't want to do it in the current campaign that we're in. But I want to try out Eldritch Knight at some point. So you're a fighter, but you're also a wizard. Yeah, you're like generic guy with sword. Sword and shield. That's like the fighter stereotype, right?
But it's not paladin. feeling very good, so I'm not thinking super well. Hello. Not a paladin. Paladin is holy magic, right?
You're holding the microphone backwards.
Paladin is holy.
There you are.
Great. Oh.
Um,
Guys, I've got ice on my eyes. I can't see.
Eldritch Knight is like you are a fighter,
Right.
but then at level 3,
Right.
you go, I want to be an Eldritch Knight, so you learn a couple wizard spells.
Cool.
And from everything I've read, you don't like have a wand or a staff or anything.
Okay.
So I think the logic is you get to choose what your catalyst is.
Uh-huh.
So in my mind, I would have my sword be so like red mage.
Okay. Can I just say your description was hilarious?
What?
Because you went, I want to be an Eldritch Knight, and I went,
Eldritch
what's
Knight.
that? And what?
Eldridge.
Eldritch Knight. Sorry, I like growing up, my like best friend's last name was Eldridge,
Mm-hmm.
and forever I'm disadvantaged because of that.
Yeah.
Anyway, you were like, okay, and I was like, what's that? And you were like, so you start as a fighter, and then at level 3, you decide I'm going to be an Eldritch Knight. And then
But
you
I
learn
didn't
some
say anything
spells.
wrong.
No, you didn't. It was just funny. It was just funny. Oh.
Is that the subcast that allows for an echo? I don't think so. One of the fighter classes is really weird. Cause it's like you're a fighter, but you also use like telekinesis.
Oh.
It's really weird. I was like, that's a fucking
That's
weird
a Jedi.
one. Yeah.
Damn. I could be a Jedi. I was gonna ask how many different classes there are, and then I was like, I guess that completely depends on the game.
I think there's a lot.
And then people be just making stuff up too, which is pretty fun.
Mm-hmm. Like my Tortuga is a mech guy. He lost his mech though.
Like right away, that was too bad.
It's fine.
That was the least actually. It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, honestly, like it didn't. I was supposed to get at level 3. We're level like 5 or 6 now. And then I went to go like hit a thing with it, and it didn't do nearly as much damage as I was expecting it to. And so I went, oh, it kind of sucks.
You gotta put your mom in it. That's the secret.
I'll be back, guys.
I gotta go to the pod.
Just carrying a shovel. Where you going, Tortuga? Somewhere that you would rather not be. My mother and I never got along, you know. Our sync ratios were always off.
Yeah.
However,
She was always shelled off.
I could make her better.
I saw a Reddit post the other day that was like, how come nobody ever talks about the fact that Yui is one of the most evil characters in media? And I was like, whoa.
I did see this post.
What a take.
And I was like, huh.
I suppose you could read it that way, but damn. That's not how
Women.
I read it.
Women, am I right?
That's true. How dare.
Yui Akari. Up there with, like, Walter White and Hitler. That's right, everybody. Yui Akari.
She's smashing at the wall, where, like, when Gendo's in the, like,
In the thing. Yeah.
and she's being like, I am the one who knocks.
My husband is a stupid bastard bitch. I mean, true, but like...
And then Shinji's like,
Mother!
Mr. White,
Mr. White, we need to kill these angels, Mr. White.
we need
Jesse.
to get in the robot, Mr. White. Mr.
Jesse,
White,
no, don't get in the robot. We've made the dummy plug. The dummy plug cannot fail.
I
Jesse.
mustn't run away, Mr. White.
Jesse, you are now me son.
Oh,
Forget your old family. It's me now, Walter White.
I gotta check the rice.
Go check the rice, my darling. Holy moly, super! Thank you for this with the Prime. Thank you for the 2 months. Thank you, Mr. White. I just found out from this old movie. Ohana means family, Mr. White. What if it was Jesse Gayman and he was Walter Straight? Mr. White, I'm gay. I know, Jesse. We have to make estrogen. Totally, Mr. White. That's right. We have to make estrogen, Mr. White. I find interesting how Evangelion opens. Welcome to Tokyo 9. Everything is fucked in the robot. Tokyo 3? Excuse you? Excuse you. Tokyo 3. It's the third one. They made 3 Tokyos. Just watched the first episode yesterday. You're in for a ride. Hideaki Anno, can I get off your wild ride? The ride never ends. Oh shit. Are we watching season 3 of House of the Dragon tonight? Maybe. We'll have to see how we're feeling. Also, I don't remember if I have an HBO Max subscription. If not, I will find a way. World Cup is so funny. What's happening? Iran just scored a goal and the camera's cut to a little Dutch child crying. I'm vaguely aware that sports are happening. Yeah, I'm there with you. I'm vaguely aware. Good for Iran, but they always... Good for Iran, but they always cut to the other sad team. I always feel bad for clapping. What, you don't want to fucking clap for Iran getting their fucking goals and shit? And oh my god, there's another purity seal I missed. Fuck. And see a little child going, "Wee." Congratulations to Iran for scoring a goal. Ah! Ah! What's wrong? What's wrong? They scored a goal. I heard something drop, but I'm not gonna. It'll be fine. Unless she goes, ow. Everything's fine. She's okay. She's alright. It's all good. I heard something drop.
Oh, that was just a thing. It's fine.
It was just a thing. It's fine. I've been served lunch. What is this? Sausage rice. Would you like to tell chat what you've made for us today?
Oh, I just did the Gordon Ramsay spicy sausage rice. It's not spicy though. I didn't.
The Gordon Ramsay spicy non-spicy sausage rice.
It's really easy.
Chat, are purity seals double-sided? I don't think they are. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Imagine they, like, gave him his own recipe and he's like, this is dog shit, and the person who created it needs to be fired. And they're like, Gordon. Gordon.
I do think somebody once like served him his own recipe. Like, you know how Hell's Kitchen always starts with like, it's like half an hour, make whatever you want, impress me.
Yeah.
I think somebody did one of his recipes once, but they like royally fucked it. They like undercooked the pasta or something, and he was like, what the fuck?
I think we watched that one, yeah. What have you done? What is this slop? Have you read Animal Farm? No? Good. We're gonna have to do some fucked up shit to you. The network won't even be able to air it. How dare you take my recipe? That's disrespectful to me, disrespectful to these other chefs. Give me a jacket. I just got here. I know.
Give me your clothes.
Give me your clothes. Slowly. Yes. Wiggle that little cute butt of yours. Gordon?
Remember when his wife was on
Yes.
And he like just started making out with her, and nobody knew it was his wife, and everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, he just started fucking just the most like Gordon. Gordon, this is for families. Gordon, the script says you walk up to your wife and say hello. Gordon. Good for Gordon Ramsay, bad for me. Get to the cooking, Mr. Ramsay. My name is Gordon Pamsy Ramsay.
My name is Lord and Gamsey.
Lord and Gamsey Bramsey. Ava, inside of you, there are 2 wolves. One of them is Gordon Ramsay. Wow.
The other one is Jamie Oliver.
Jamie Oliver?
Yeah, another celebrity British cook. They have like a funny bit of, not that they don't like each other. I don't think they have anything against each other, really. It's just that they're like competition.
I think that idiot should fucking hang himself.
I think it's more the fans like are amused pretending that they don't like each other. Like, remember that video I showed you where somebody like pretended to be Gordon Ramsay's hands?
Mm-hmm.
They kept pointing at like a cookbook and being like, "That guy, idiot." That was Jamie Oliver.
I see. In order to progress and to be my head chef at my new restaurant here in Los Angeles, you have to eat this baby. I don't really want to eat a baby, even if Gordon Ramsay says that we have to do it. You don't have what it takes.
But then it's like the smoothie challenge, because you don't eat your baby, your team has to eat more baby between them, so they're mad at you.
We have hired 12 babies to be eaten willingly. It's all above board, I assure you. Is it? Yes. What if I don't want to do that, Gordon? That just makes you a beta cuck. We are Sigismund. We carry the flame. We remember his name. Chat, we're taking a break to eat some food. I'm hungry. Fact, me hungry.
I took a few bites.
She took a few bites.
Now I'm lying down again.
Oh my fucking god,
Did you
dude.
tell them about the Arabic Charlie Kirk song?
No.
It's Hassan's fault, so it's okay.
So Carrie was like, what is this we carry the flame thing? What is that from?
I
and
thought
I
Hassan
said,
just made that up on the
No.
spot. I was impressed. I was
No.
like, damn, that's fucking funny.
so I showed her, of course, the AI generated song, We Are Charlie Kirk. And then I showed her, but did you know that there's an Arabic version? But did you know that there's a Chinese version?
And then
But did
I
you
asked
know?
the most cursed question.
You said, is there a J-pop version? In which case, yes, there is. With an AI-generated Kazuma Kiryu singing the lyrics. It's awful. It's terrible.
I like screamed. I was like, what is
A horrid thing.
Kiryu's face is too like well proportioned.
No, like, if you want to take this piece of shit and put him in Photoshop him or whatever onto anything, he needs to have the tiniest face ever. Because he did. He did have a tiny face.
He did have a small face.
He did have a very tiny face and the creepiest smile you've ever seen.
Yeah, that was weird.
He had the creepiest smile that humankind has ever seen. That's just a fact. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Me when my opponent in the baby eating contest is Terrare. I don't want to talk about Terrare.
Who's Terrare?
He was a real guy.
What do you mean?
He was a real guy who was like very hungry all the time.
For babies?
No, he
Oh.
just had like an endless hunger for some reason. We have no idea why. He was
Wait.
just like a weird, fascinating medical
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, he just didn't have whatever part of your brain shuts off the hunger thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
But,
So he
like-
would like go around eating stray cats and shit.
Wait. Okay, wait. Is this an American thing? Was this?
No,
where was
like
this?
European.
Oh, okay.
And then Terrare one day ate a baby.
All right, that's a bit
Yeah,
far. I
yeah.
mean, stray cats is already too far for me.
Now
He ate a baby? How did that happen?
he got into an infirmary or something. He ate
like,
anything.
I could be fuck ass hungry, but I feel like I'm mostly gonna go for like
How
groceries.
hungry?
You know what I mean?
How hungry?
Like, I don't know. I could eat bread. Like, I'm one of those people that, like, if there's fresh bread, I'm gonna eat it.
But there's a baby.
Not a baby. I won't eat a baby. I won't even eat veal.
Bandle
Too
today.
baby-like.
Bandle today.
I could bandle.
Get your headphones.
Oh,
Oh.
wait.
But when it requires work.
Well, I don't feel good. Can we do it in a little bit when I feel better?
Yeah.
Sorry. I need to lie down right now.
She hates me.
That's not it.
She hates me.
If anything, it's... I don't know.
Contempt.
My body is angry at me for waking up. I don't know.
I'm waking up.
I'm going back
Ashen
down.
I'm going back down. See you later. Goodbye now.
Wake up in the morning like I'm going back to bed.
Dexter Morgan face, how hungry. Does Dexter eat babies?
He does not eat babies. No, he's not a cannibal.
What if? Unless you mean Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal is a cannibal.
Well, yeah.
That's the... Remember I was telling you about sweetbreads yesterday? That's how he
Uh-huh.
gets caught. Because he, like, marks in an anatomy book that sweetbreads of humans would go well with, like, this, like, other dish. And then the detective guy sees that and puts it all together. That's the moment.
Horrid.
Yeah. What are sweetbread? I can't remember what the organ is now.
Do you mean sweetmeats?
No, type in sweetbread.
Sweetbread. Thymus or pancreas? Typically of calf or lamb.
Pancreas. Yeah.
Is that why the one anime is called I Want to Eat Your Pancreas? They want the sweet
I
bread?
think that's just called that because they want to eat the pancreas.
They just want to eat the pancreas?
They don't mention sweetbreads. It's just a different name for it. In a way I think it's a way that it's prepared.
Mm-hmm.
It's like breaded and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I've never had it. It kind of skeeves me out. Organs are one of those things that if you don't grow up eating them, that's a little... Although I do want to try haggis one day.
I'm good.
Chat, has anybody tried haggis? I hear it's actually quite lovely.
I'm alright.
And, like, I'm very of the opinion of, like, if we are killing an animal, we should use all of it, right?
Yeah.
So, like, philosophically, I'm very for
But
you.
like someone else can eat it, not me. Like, yeah, I believe. Yeah, I agree with you, but also like,
Oh. I was watching a video of this guy who like reviews like trains. Like he likes to take trains places
for sure.
and
Yeah.
like review the like experience. And he was on this like high-end train that I think went from like the like England, like at the top of England all the way down to Wales or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they served haggis. And I was like, I don't know if I'd eat train haggis.
Slash marker eating. Welcome to the eating portion of the stream, chat. Chat. Is there like a video game I have that's like kind of idle that we can just like watch things happen? Be a fun little thing.
You could play Chibi Robo.
No, I'm good. That requires too much things going on.
Yeah,
I need
that's fair,
like
that's fair.
ants.
What about your clicker game?
No. Oh, God. What did you put in this?
What, are you all right?
Somebody got stuck in my throat.
Oh. Do you want me to list the ingredients?
Yeah, I'm good. Chibi Robo, the electricity bill is $900. We've had to sell our child. Please stop plugging into our house. At long last, the poison is beginning to hit.
What is the poison in Game of Thrones? I think it's called the Strangler.
You definitely don't want to be fucking caught by the Throngler, let me tell you.
Do you like it though?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, good. You worried me that it was not good. What did you put in this?
No, I mean, like, it just got stuck in my fucking throat, babe.
Onions and red pepper and garlic.
You had pep.
He did say use 2 cloves of garlic, and I added 7, so that.
Jesus Christ! What's wrong with you?
What do you mean?
The recipe called for 1. I added 8. What?
Listen, I may be British, but I have rejected my people's ways.
The ghost of the Italians nodding.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen, I have a very Roman nose. At some point in there, my ancestors knew what flavor was. I'm gonna dap up Lou and John over the internet waves. I can't see, guys. My eyes are covered. I need you to aim. We do the dap.
Chat, we're just doing this because we need... Chat, welcome.
What are we playing?
Kenshi?
Kenshi what?
Kenshi. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say.
You know what she can't? Can she see? No.
Kenshi. How do we change the game temporarily? Kenshi. Hell yeah. Let's pick the holy sword. I don't really care. This is just something to have on. Chat. This is background. This is Cocoa Melon for you. Okay.
All I hear is clicking.
Yeah. We're randomizing. Hold on.
It's very soothing.
She likes it.
I used to lie because my family's PC when I was little was in my mom and dad's bedroom. So I used to lie on their bed while my mom would like type stuff. So I find it very soothing.
Uh-huh.
It's ASMR for me.
Uh-huh. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 This is good. He's mocking. Holy fuck. Wait. Yes. Yes. That's a fucking look. Where's his abdomen? Like that. He's mogging. You can even see his lips through the thing. Okay. The mogger. We're wanted. Alright. First things first, we gotta go to this city. Alright, and while he's running, I get to eat food. Thank God. Look at him go. You just made Mick Jagger.
He got them moves like.
I don't want to be moving like this.
Ooh.
Ooh. I spaced out, now we're playing this again. I'm eating. I'm hungry. Fact, me hungry. Go, my beautiful child. Look at him go. The Mogger. So, we have a powerful sword. But we are being chased by people who want this sword. We are on the run. God, look at him go. How you guys doing? It was really good, love. Thank you for making it.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it.
You know what I'm excited for, though?
What's that?
Burgers.
Yeah.
Oh,
burgers
fuck.
later. I
Jesus.
put aside some of the ingredients while I was working. Like I chopped up the onion and I put aside some of the onions so that we can have onion on our burger.
I appreciate that.
I saved a tomato so we can have some tomato.
Yeah, I guess we just kind of made like an average One Piece character, huh? He's not very good at anything, huh? He's actually really bad at using katanas, so this will be bad. One girlfriend left for a trucking job today, the other left for spending the day at her dad's house, so it's just me today. You're stuck with me. I locked the door behind you. Welcome. It's a painting stream. It's just a normal painting stream, chat. It's just a normal painting stream.
Oh, this game.
Yeah, this is Kenshi.
Oh, with what was his name? Blebis?
Beppis.
Beppis.
Ah!
Oh no.
Run faster! Let's make a deal. You give us food. And we won't have to bust open your head. Get to the city now. They are gaining slowly. We just have to run faster. Run! There it is! Don't be afraid to use the sword. But I mustn't. My master would be disappointed in me. I was studying the blade. Oh my god. Wait, where is he going? He missed. He did all that just to miss. Guards coming to help me. Prepare to taste Nippon steel. Ow. Oh, Jesus. These old ding-dang arms didn't have enough to hold up the sword. Get up. Wait, don't leave me here. Wait. Wait. Wait, don't leave me here. I have to heal myself. I'm fine. My leg is a little fucked up, but I'm fine. Off to the next city. We'll be fine. Let's speed this up. Let's just see what happens. Where are we gonna go? Did you see what just happened? Ow. 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 I guess they caught you. Smiling friends ass curve stuff. They just beat me up. They didn't even take anything from me. They just beat me up. Ow. Go back to the city and get healed? No. I have a grand journey to make. God, look at him. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. I'll be fine, maybe. They punched me in the tummy really hard. Prince of 1,000 enemies has met 900 enemies all at once. There is still a chance he gets back up. Oh, fuck. They're coming back. What are they? Hungry bandits. They didn't see me. Thank God. Thank goodness they weren't cannibal bandits. What game is this? Kenshi, an extremely accursed game. We just have this on right now, frankly, as just like background shit while I'm eating. Carrie is sleeping on the floor. I think they turned your spleen into Jamie Oliver chicken nuggets? Nah. What the? What happens?
Okay, so one of Jamie Oliver's big things is that he's like, he wants children to have healthy food, right?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, this fucking video.
It's so
the
funny.
war on nuggets.
He's like, look at all the gross stuff in the chicken nuggets. You don't want to eat them now, right? And they're like, ooh, chicken nuggets.
When you get a chicken like this, there's bits on it that are worth lots of money. The breasts are the most expensive part. It's the biggest and it's the white meat, okay? And that is a chicken breast, okay? Now, chicken wings are worth quite a lot of money. I showed them where all the nice cuts of meat came off the chicken. So we just pop the legs off, and then you're left with a carcass with all the ribs and the little bits of giblets and blood and skin and stuff like that. What do you think happens to this?
It gets thrown away.
You want to eat some? You want to eat some? Okay. So I'm going to tell you a little story about how you can use all the leftover bits to make food. And watch me.
Just brutalize that fucking chicken right in front of these kids.
Some of the processed foods that you love are made from the bits you don't like. Bone, all the connective tissues, little bits of bone marrow and stuff like that. They even add chicken skin. Put a load of chicken skin in here as well. Okay, so then once they've done that, pour the wound up meat and bone and skin and like bits of horrible bits, and they put it into a massive great machine that squeezes all the soft stuff away from the gangly hard stuff. Look at it.
Ooh, it's all going through. Oh! It's so awesome.
What's the good meat? That or that?
That.
And what kind of meat is that?
The horrible.
Okay, so because this has got loads of connective tissue and things that really aren't meat, to be honest, you've got to put loads of stuff in it. Stabilise it with stabiliser, you know, flavouring in there to make it taste of something nice instead of something horrible. Once they've done that, they mix it all up and make this big load of gunk. And then guess what we can do?
What?
We can get a cutter and cut out our very own patty. Just like that. Put some breadcrumbs on it. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, our very own patty. And all we do is whack them in a pan. Lovely. Now, who would still eat this?
I think he's kind of dumb.
No, I think he's just. God.
I hate that guy. Damn, that's crazy. Like,
But at the same time, like, use all the fucking chicken.
this is what I'm saying, is that, like, it is using all of the fucking chicken. Like,
Yeah.
what would you rather do? We just fucking throw it out? Like, I don't know what to tell you.
He'd probably make a stock with it, but yeah. It's just funny that it just doesn't work. He, like, basically, you know, makes the sausage in front of the people, and then they're like, yeah, looks good.
But if bad, why taste so yummy?
Exactly.
Check mark? Ugh. He's still down, chat. But he is healing. He is dying. But he is healing. Nope, the Mogger died. He just died. He just died. Well, I did finish my meal, so we can go back to painting, everybody. Thank God. I'm done with this Final Fantasy shit. Let me see. We're chilling now.
Pulling my massive, gigantic microphone.
All right. Those purity seals are washed. They look good. Now, who would still paint this? Me. You fucking bellends. Secret of Kells in 90 minutes? I know. I know. Put a secret message on the back of the banner for the Space Marine. This? Fuck off. No. Jamie Oliver makes food for other Jamie Olivers. Beautiful. Amazing. That's not Jamie Oliver. I don't know his, like, speech patterns. Why don't these children love the slop that I... Why do they hate... I don't understand. You show them how it's made, and they just don't care. Any new Love Island drama? We did not watch any last night. We gotta catch up. But there's so much shit coming out. House of the Dragon is tonight. Ugh, there's just so much. There's just so fucking much. Dark tone. Army painter. Dark tone. It's dark. It's quiet. It's dark, quiet. It's quiet. Ugh. Jamie Oliver is the type of guy to make fried rice but ignore every single rule of fried rice. What do you mean? What does that mean? Carrie laughed. Because is it true? He's like, we're going to use the most basic ingredient. Fried rice. This rice is from the mountains of Appalachia. Watch the Uncle Roger video? Wait, I was gonna use Rattling Ram. Why am I using Dark Tone? What am I doing? What am I doing? Use contrast medium. Why not? Well, no, I want it thinner. I don't want it like more contrasty. So we'll use Lamian medium. He cooks with his soul, and he is very white and British. I think I understand. Have a sip of the medium to make sure it's the right consistency. Chat, I'm not exactly sure how you think painting is done. Because some of you talk to me like you paint models. But then you say things like that, and I'm like, maybe I'm the only one who's painting minis correctly. Stream as a cat? Why? 1 minute, y'all. Are you fucking kidding me? The charger wasn't actually plugged in. It was just kind of sitting there in a funny way. Kidding me, bro? It was just kind of sitting there. Your charger was only 99% into the phone. Streaming professional? I have never claimed to be a professional streamer. Hit him with the Mexican laugh. Oh fuck, there's a bit of metallics I missed. Shit. That's okay. Quickly move all this around. Quickly get this brush. Is this game called Link's Awakening because he's just fucking asleep like the entire time?
Wakes up on a beach.
Just every time Zelda's trying to explain the plot to him, he's just going, "Ugh! Yeah, whatever, Zelda. Whatever you say." Is it also hot in your area? Yeah, but I have air conditioning. Alright, gamers, we're back in business, baby. We're back in business. Link's Awakening is bittersweet. Well, yeah, he's fucking like half awake the whole time. Like, Link, please help. And he's going, maybe later. God forbid a boy be Eepy. Wake up, you have a fucking realm to save, bro. Hey, did Carrie ever play Echoes of Wisdom? Yeah, we played it on stream. We never finished it, though.
Yeah, I want to go back and start over and finish it.
Yeah, we could do that.
I've also got Link's Awakening.
The what?
I've also got Link's Awakening.
Hmm.
The what?
The Are you getting the Mark IV box set? No. Most of my Wavens are probably going to be like Mark III, Mark II, like Mark II through 6. But like, if I get like a third Legion to join my Shattered Legion, then it'll maybe be Ultramarines, in which case they'll use Mark IVs. But for now, I have no plans for that. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. I'm genuinely surprised that Mark IVs are coming out before Mark Vs. I'm very, very, very surprised. I thought for sure it would be the other way around. But hey, I'm happy to be wrong. I like Mark IV more than I like Mark V, so hey, I'm winning. Maybe we'll get a Siege of Terra box set with Mark 5 pure copium. I feel like Siege of Terra is going to be Mark 7s. Mark 7s are definitely going to be Siege of Terra. A whole box themed around that. It'll be interesting. And it will probably sell like hotcakes because a lot of people really fucking like Mark 7s. Myself included. I like Mark 7. I think it's a pretty neat armor mark. Then they'll probably go into like the Shattering and do Mark 8s at some point as well. How excited for the Ocarina of Time remake is Carrie?
Quite. But
Quite.
I'm curious.
What?
I'm curious what they're gonna do with it. If they're gonna build on it, or if it's literally just gonna be like a one-to-one remake but better graphics. And
I'm betting more so it's just going to be a one-to-one. I don't think Nintendo is going to take like any huge risks with an Ocarina of Time remake. I don't think we're getting an FF7R on our hands, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like Rattling Grime is like the perfect kind of metallic wash because it's like got a slight bit of brown to it. Do you think, chat, at some point GW is going to be like, here's what the Mark 9 Space Marine armor was? Like, they'll be like, this was the super duper secret project and it was a I don't know. I don't think they will, but it'd be funny if they did. They were like, actually, here it is, the Mark 9 Space Marine armor. It was super duper, super secret. Not even Belisarius Cawl knew about it. Isn't that crazy? No. Guys, we need new Terminators. What are we gonna do? I have an idea. Let's say that they're Mach 9. Throw some crazy shit at the audience. Highly doubt. Yeah. I don't think so either, but it'd be funny if they did, and they were just like, this is what it is. It's like the Mark 7, but with an even angrier face. They added eyebrows to it. Oh, they were getting any new Terminator patterns besides Saturnine? But what if... Imagine... Here's the final gift from Vulcan. A new Terminator-type armor. It has even bigger shoulder pads than the Saturnine did. Right down to the feet. Yes. The Mark 9 Space Marine armor. Oh, I forgot metallics on this guy too. Fuck! It's fine. We're running a little low on time, but that's alright. Always relaxing to do a hobby alongside someone else doing theirs. Yup. That's why I wanted to do it. So that people could body double. And be like, oh my god, we're getting so much done. And then I'm like, hell yeah. And you're like, hell yeah. And we're both like, hell yeah. We're both getting so much done. Nice Kanshi figurines, bro. What? Oh, Kenshi. I forgot to change it back. This is why I need more mods. I need more people who are reliable so I can fucking switch back shit. How does this work? You give me 40,000 US dollars. That's how this works. Give me money right now. I'll offer you a deal. 10,000 US dollars. Offer going once. Going twice. Alright, the offer's over. Give me money now. Give me more money.
Oh my god, there was a Game Boy Quest for Camelot game?
What?
Yeah, it's on the like Switch free games that were
Oh, we gotta play it.
yeah.
We gotta see how dog shit it is.
Holy.
Oh, you're wondering what the mat is? This is a cutting mat. You put it down and paint over it so that your desk doesn't get all paint and shit on it. I love Saturnine Terminators, such chunky lads. I've heard putting them together is a fucking nightmare. They have a lot of components. Yeah. They are very posable. That's cool to hear. I wouldn't mind getting some Saturnine Terminators at some point, but honestly, like, it's not at my priority. It is not the top of my priority list. I'm just chilling with what I got, frankly. I'm like kind of jealous that I didn't get to grow up with a lot of Zelda games. You know what I mean?
Did you just not have Nintendo very much?
No. We had a Wii, but like, I didn't really play it.
Fair.
But like, I didn't get video games all that much, you know?
Yeah.
So, it was always like, I want to play whatever my friends are playing, and what they were playing, shit like Call of Duty or whatever. So, not a whole lot of games like Zelda. I do wonder, thinking back, because I was doing some YouTube stuff and was like kind of bringing in a bit of money back in the Overlord days, and I'm wondering what my parents must have thought when, you know, sometimes there would just be like a package in the mail with my name on it, because I would order shit for myself.
You had like part-time jobs sometimes, though, right?
Not really. Not until I got out of like college.
Maybe they thought you were just using like Christmas money, kind of thing.
No, because I just never really talked to them about it, but like I just suddenly had like a switch one day because I split the money with Jake at one point.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe they just didn't really notice.
Maybe. It's very possible.
They might not have known the value of that kind of like consoles and stuff.
Possible. My girlfriend is back and trying to rage bait me by saying a Ultramite can beat most Primarchs. What is that? The superhumans from Invincible. Oh. I only saw one season, so I don't know. I'll pick whatever's the answer that's going to make the most people mad. Cor Farron almost killed Rabute Gilliman, and he's not even like a full Space Marine. Now, he was hyped up on Chaos Juice at the time, but point still stands.
All you gotta do is decapitate them, right?
Honestly, yeah. Aim for the head.
You get a well-timed trap.
4. And you wonder why people get mad at you? Yeah, but like then I have like a genuine thing where I'm like talking about something and then somebody doesn't take my point seriously or they misunderstand my point to the point where they are just making shit up to get mad at. And that's where I get confused. Right now, I'm taking the piss. Where'd my little goo go? It's over here. Fascist superhuman race? Fascist Superman race. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? If you make it a habit of baiting people, then it'll be hard for others to consistently take you seriously. No, you should take me seriously. When it's time to be serious.
I think there's a difference between baiting and making a joke.
I think sometimes our audience takes some shit that I say that's very obviously a joke a little too seriously sometimes.
Well, I don't think that's necessarily our audience. I think that's just any audience, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Human communication isn't perfect.
How will we know if you have a habit of baiting people? I feel like you gotta figure it out on your own, man.
Wait, okay, what was the bait? Just being like, whichever one is better?
Yeah.
How?
If you take that seriously, frankly, that's a you problem, not me. You're telling me the $40,000 was a bait, but I've already wired it from my Swiss bank account. How could you, Ava?
Uh-oh.
Does the IRS know what you've done? If I suddenly get $40,000 from a Swiss bank account, I'm fucked. They're gonna kill me. Transaction no IRS, please look at this. I'm paying for tax evasion. Do you pay for tax evasion? Is that a thing?
If you go to prison, if you get caught.
I know what we're not doing. Chat, we've washed all of our metallics. IRS, eat this twink. No. No.
They take a Twinkie. A delicious Twinkie.
A delicious, delicious Twinkie. All right, y'all. We have one last thing to do, and that's washing this little tiny itty bitty, teeny tiny itty bitty, little tiny purity seal. Twink meat is tender. I felt icky typing that. Okay, everybody. Thank you all for coming on by. We're done today. We're done for today. All right, let's look at the progress we've made. We did all the metallics. We washed them with rattling grime. Looks great. We're going to do a dry brush of a brighter silver on top of them soon. Soon TM. I need to do the metallics on this fella sooner than later. Just like the belt buckle and things like that in nature. But, what the... Hello? What is that? There's like a little speck. What the... But, yeah. And then it's just like touch-ups and stuff. Then we gotta do the gold. It may not seem like a lot of progress today, but there is a lot of progress done. We got the tabards and the stuff all shaded. Gotta touch those up and get them going. It'll look great. Twink meat is juice. I'm going to suck it dry. All right, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here. Thank y'all for coming on by. We'll see you in the next one, y'all. We might be back later tonight for some Skyward Sword. If not, then it's your fault.
Oh, shit.
It's your fault, then. Are any of our friends live? Yeah, Boko is. Chat, we're gonna raid Boko.
We're gonna Boko over there. It didn't work.
Be sure to go say hi to Boko. She's playing The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales. Go say hi.
We tried that game. That's fun.
We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.